Some interesting comments by the Golden State Warriors with what happened with Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. I don't think it's any surprise here. I believe Kevin Durant, this is his last year. I thought that all along. He's not going to take a discount there. And maybe he tries to. I think he's been blamed for ruining the NBA. And I think he's sensitive enough to say, all right, I don't want to be the guy who's blamed for making the NBA just got really interesting. You know, when they played the Clippers, that little back and forth there with Draymond Green, we get behind the curtain. All of a sudden, Draymond's calling him the B word. And, you know, you bring up free agency now. Like, we're a month into the season, and you're bringing up what's going to happen with free agency with Kevin Durant. And, I mean, Draymond Green, like, just play basketball. You know, I love that you're fiery. I love that you're not afraid. I love you stir it up. But, man, you could be the reason why Golden State doesn't win this year. You already cost your team a championship by doing something stupid in the NBA Finals a couple of years ago. You know, if this is Durant, why would Durant want to stay, given your reaction to him during a game when he wants the ball, when he should have had the ball for the potential game-winning shot? You know, there's no reason he's going to go, you know what? On second thought, I love that Draymond Green called me out and called me the B word there. Yeah, I want to sign up again. Here is Steve Kerr talking about if the Warriors talk about Kevin Durant's free agency.
Nobody ever talks about Kevin's free agency. Doesn't bother any of us.
Not even in this situation we're talking about?
No. I mean, it's the NBA. There's guys either are under contract or they're upcoming free agents, and, you know, it's the business. And we're focused on this year.
Yeah, and that's the way to approach it. I mean, you don't think it's coming up in November where you're going to talk about his free agency. And even if it's just there, sort of, you know, like smoke, it's just there in the room and it's not leaving the room, you got to go out and play. Here's Bob Myers, the GM, on suspending Draymond Green.
I mean, look, knowing him for however many years I've known him, if caring too much is something that he struggles with, well, that's who he is. So we made a decision. We felt like this action merited the decision we made, but I have every confidence that he can move forward with it. Our team can move forward with it, our organization, our players. This is part of the NBA. This is part of what happens. You hit it head on, you make the best decision you can, and you go from there.
Yeah, season got a whole lot more interesting here, that's for sure. But you can talk about somebody's passion. When you suspend somebody, that is drastic. Because that's one of those where, hey, you know what? We're going to fine him, or you're going to sit him down for the first quarter, whatever you're going to do. This is November here. But I don't think Kevin Durant's back with the Golden State Warriors. If they win another title, I think he moves on. It almost feels like you have the Beatles, but then you had the breakup of the Beatles, and you're saying, why couldn't they just stay together? And people blame Yoko Ono. Like, is Draymond Green Yoko Ono here?
Ooh, that's hot. That's hot.
But how could he be the Yoko and the heart and soul at the same time? It's like he's Yoko and McCartney at the same time, or Yoko and George Harrison at the same time.
Who would be McCartney? Would that be Steph?
Likeable, easy, non-threatening. Oh, yes. Paul McCartney is the most non-threatening guy on Earth.
Okay, then Klay Thompson would be sort of the little brother George Harrison.
He's so George Harrison.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
And
he has some breakout songs. George Harrison has some great songs.
Oh, very underrated.
I hate to say it, he might be the Ringo.
Oh. The Ringo?
No.
Well, wait, who's Draymond?
Draymond's...
Oh, well, yeah, Draymond's got to be Ringo.
Yeah, he's Ringo. And
then Durant is Lennon.
Is John Lennon.
Who's the guy? Is Harrison Barnes the guy who left?
Pete Best?
Yes.
Pete Best.
Pete Best.
Poor Harrison Barnes sitting here.
Yeah, he's like, what did I do?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, once again.
Do you think we're the first person to compare them to the Beatles and go through that? I think we are. Hopefully.
It'll probably be picked up somewhere.
You know, I was thinking.
Today. Yeah, somebody's going to, some radio host.
Funny thing, I was just thinking about this.
I don't know if you guys have ever thought of it. I thought of this last night or earlier today.
You know, I was driving in today.
Yeah.
And I was thinking.
Are the Warriors the Beatles, and then you're going to have a breakup? Because the Beatles stayed together for 8 years. And how long can Kevin Durant, then he goes off on a solo career.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.